everyone, it's Talia and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a bit of a different video. I haven't done one of these in literally ages, which is why I thought it was about time to film one again. But today I'm going to be filming a what I eat in a day. So I'm not the healthiest person ever, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't eat really healthily, but I have changed sort of how I eat and what I eat more recently, so I thought it'd be interesting to do an updated what I eat in a day, because I haven't done one in literally like over a year, I think. So recently I've started intermittent fasting, which I don't like saying because I don't like people thinking like, I don't know, there's a lot of stigma I think around fasting and things like that, but I'm not too strict to myself. It's not like a thing that I absolutely do every single day, but most days. So basically, if you've never heard of intermittent fasting, you basically don't eat until a certain point in the day, and then you stop eating at a certain point at night, and then don't eat until the following day. So basically I always have my morning coffee every single morning, and that is the only thing I have until about 12 o'clock, and then I have my breakfast, and then I kind of stop eating around 6-7 o'clock at night, and then I don't eat until 12 o'clock the next day. I just find that works best for me, just because I'm never really that hungry in the morning and I never want to eat breakfast, but I love breakfast meals. Like, I love having like avocado on toast and like acai bowls, smoothie bowls, things like that, but I only really fancy them around lunchtime. So it just seems right to me to just not eat in the morning, because it makes me feel really sick, and yeah, I don't enjoy eating in the morning, but only eating in the afternoon. But it just works for me. It works for me when I go to work and things like that. I only eat at lunchtime. When I go to work, I don't eat before. I just have my coffee in the morning, and that's about it. So yeah, that's basically how I've been eating recently. I'm trying to be a little bit healthier, but I do kind of just let myself eat what I want when I'm feeling it. Like, for example, right now I'm on my period and I just want to eat everything chocolate in sight. So yeah, I do let myself have it when I need it, because I think like my body is telling me it wants it. So I'm not too strict with myself, but yeah, I just like to do like a realistic what I eat in a day. So this is going to be, it's not planned, it's literally just what I eat in a day. So I'm just going to be showing you like everything that I make, everything that I eat, and yeah, hopefully you get a bit of inspiration, or you just want to sit and watch me eat food. So yeah, I'm having my morning coffee. It's really cute. My grandma always makes me a coffee in the morning. When I'm off work, she always makes me a coffee in the morning, and she always brings it up for me. So this is my coffee this morning, and we always have these, which are, I think I've talked about them before, but they're the Nescafe Gold Cinnamon Bun Latte, and they're just literally little sachets of coffee, and you literally just put hot water in and it's good to go. And I just love these so much. So yeah, so I'm just having my coffee. It's about 10 o'clock, I think. Have a look. 20 past 10. I had a bit of a lie-in this morning just because I've been working all week and it's Friday today and I had a day off, so I was like, I may as well have a nice lie-in. So yeah, it's 20 past 10, so I'm gonna drink this coffee and I'm gonna have a shower, get ready, because I think I'm gonna film a video today. Probably get ready, and then I normally make my breakfast after I've got ready, like just before filming, just because I always get really hungry when I'm filming. I just went to put my little coffee back, and I realized we have some other ones in the cupboard too. So if you're not into like cinnamon sort of drinks, they also have the caramel one and a vanilla one. I think I've had the caramel one before, which is actually really nice. I've never tried the vanilla one, but I can imagine this is really nice. They do all different sort of flavors, so yeah, that's my coffee. Okay, so I've just finished filming my video and I'm so hungry. It is currently 2:15 and I haven't eaten anything yet. But this is my real life. Like, sometimes I don't eat until later on, and that's just how my day goes if I'm like really busy. But I'm gonna go and get some food now because I am really hungry, and I need to film some TikTok videos later on. But I'm literally starving. I can't function without food, so I'm gonna go and make myself a little smoothie bowl. So I thought I'd show you how I make that, because I feel like I've mastered it now. Like, I feel like there was a point where I was trying to do them and they weren't great, and I feel like I've got them nailed now. So I thought I'd show you how I make them, just because they're really good, and I feel like you'll all absolutely love it. So yeah, let's go make a smoothie bowl. Okay, so I've just come downstairs into the kitchen. It's really noisy. There's like the washing machine going on, the boiler, everything. But yeah, excuse that. So you will need 2 bananas, some honey, some frozen fruit of your choice. This is like there's only a little bit left in it, but this is a 4-berry medley. But you definitely need some frozen fruits, some chocolate granola, or this is just some Kellogg's crunchy nut clusters. I couldn't find any granola, so I just got this, and it actually goes really nice. I got some hot chocolate powder, just because I've seen a few people add like chocolate powder to it, and I did it yesterday and it actually tasted really nice, so I thought I would try that. And anything else that you want to add, like any sort of seeds and things like that, and obviously you need a blender as well. So yeah. Okay, so you need to start with the, oh my god, I forgot the main thing. You also need milk. I just use this Oatly one, which is like a milk alternative, but I really like this one, so that's the one that I've got. There you go. So the first thing that I do is I put my frozen fruit in this little thing first, just because it's the hardest thing to sort of blend up. So I always put in my frozen fruit first. I suppose it doesn't really make a difference, but I'm just going to put in my frozen fruit. So I've put about that much in. That's literally all I have left of it anyway, so I've just put that much in, and then I just cut up a banana and put the rest in, just like that. And then I'm going to add the honey now, and a little bit of chocolate powder. That's just if you want it a little bit more chocolatey. And then your milk. So I'm going to put this where you can see it. I feel like to get this right, you don't put too much milk in because you want it to be icy. Well, I always have mine really nice and icy, so I don't put too much milk in just because it makes it a little bit more icy. You can obviously add more milk if it's not blending properly. I always find it really struggles to blend, so you can always add more milk in after, but I'd rather have less milk in, if you know what I mean. So about that much is probably enough, and that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna go and blend it up. So this is my little blender. It's just one of them Ninja ones. I'm just gonna put it in. Oh, switching it on would help. Click it into place and then press start. And then when I feel like it's kind of stopped moving, got a bit stuck, I like to just give it a quick shake, put it back in for a second, and that is what it looks like. Really nice and icy. And then I just get a spoon and kind of go through it and make sure there's no big chunks of like fruit or ice or anything. And then I get my cute little bowl and pour it in. That's what it looks like. And then I just sort of spread it out. It's not as icy today because I feel like I didn't have enough frozen fruit. I think the key to it is having lots of frozen fruit, like that. And then now it's time for toppings. So you can literally use any topping that you like. I just use a bit of banana and the clusters, but you can literally use anything. So I'm just gonna cut up a banana. And then I like to decorate it all pretty. And then I just take my clusters, granola, whatever you want to use, and I just pop that in as well. Enough. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more chocolate powder, just to make it a little bit more chocolatey, and a little bit more honey. And this is the finished result. I just absolutely love this, and it looks pretty and it also tastes so good. So yeah, that's the finished result. Okay, so I've come upstairs now and I'm gonna eat my little acai bowl. It's not as icy as I normally do them, and I'm really annoyed that it's not right the day that I'm filming this, but it's still quite icy. I mean, it's not, to be fair, it's alright, but I think the key to making them really nice and icy is like adding more frozen fruit. So the more frozen fruit you can add, the better. But my blender just doesn't like frozen fruit. It always gets really stuck when I'm making these, so just be careful of that, because mine's got like really hot sometimes and it scares me. They're really good to have as a snack as well, like say if you're like fancying something sweet or like something like ice cream. It's just a really nice healthy alternative that you can have instead of like ice cream or something. Kind of tastes like a sorbet actually. So I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna have a little chill out for a few minutes, watch a bit of YouTube, scroll on my phone a bit, and then I need to film some TikToks. So I finished my little smoothie bowl. It was so nice. And I've just been on Deliveroo to have a look, because last time I went on there I realised that you can order like a food shop order off of Deliveroo, which is crazy. So I can order like a Morrison's food shop to my door through Deliveroo, if you know what I mean. So rather than doing like, say if there's some bits that you've just remembered that you needed and you don't want to do a full food shop, you can just pick up a few little bits and get it delivered to you. So there's something that I want to make a little bit later on. It's basically these like little baked oats, like little pots, and you put a little bit of jam in there, and they're supposed to taste like cakes. I'm sure everyone's seen them everywhere, and I really want to make them as a like dessert for later. I think you can have them for breakfast, or you can have them as like a snack or as a pudding or anything like that. But I want to have it as like a dessert option, so I was thinking later I could make some of them and film it for you all, but then I realised I don't have half the ingredients in to make them. So I've just looked on Deliveroo to see if I can order some of the stuff to my house, and I don't know whether to do it or not. It seems a bit of a lazy thing to do, but the closest shop, like even like corner shop to me, is like a 25-minute walk away, and I'm like, do I really want to do like a 25-minute walk there and back? So it's like an hour walk for the sake of like some bananas. Do you know what I mean? When I can just order them to my house and get them here in like 20 minutes. Okay, so update, I've just ordered the food. I feel really guilty doing this, but like I genuinely can't get to a shop. My mum isn't in, so she can't just run me around the corner to go to a shop, so I feel like it's my only option. So I can do a little food shop haul in a little bit and show you the bits that I picked up. So I've just filmed my little TikTok videos and they're all done now. If you don't follow me on TikTok, it's the same username as my Instagram, so it's at TaliaRoseD. And I've been trying to post a little bit more on there. I feel like I say that all the time, but yeah, I'm trying to post a little bit more on there as well and do a few little hauls and videos and stuff like that. A little bit like my YouTube, but a little bit more instant. And yeah, I've been trying to like post every single day, but I find it so hard to post every single day. So I'm gonna try and start it again. Food shop arrived. It actually came in like 20 minutes, so I'm so glad that I ordered it and didn't walk to shop, because that would have taken me like double the amount of time. So I've had that bag sat there to do a little food shop haul with you. I actually got the stuff from a shop called Booths, which I feel like is just an up north shop. Like when I lived in Cornwall it wasn't a thing, so I don't know whether it's just like a northern shop or whether, I'm not entirely sure, but I thought I'd show you the bits that I picked up from Booths. It came in this cute little paper bag, which I love. Just ignore the background because I've been filming bits here and filming bits everywhere, so there's just stuff everywhere. But here's my little bag. So firstly I picked up some desiccated coconut. This is for the little things that I'm making later on. So I've picked that up. Also some strawberry jam, also for later on. Bananas for later on as well. And then just some bits for like snacking. I picked up these carrot batons, just because I thought they'd be a nice little snack to have, so I picked them up. I also picked up these thins. They're caramelised onion flatbread thins, and I love anything caramelised onion. So it shows you can dip it in like camembert, but you can dip it in hummus, you can dip it in anything. So yeah, I picked them up. And then I also picked up this sour cream and chive dip, which looks really, really nice. So I thought I could dip in the carrots and the thins even in this. Just as like a little snack to snack on until it's tea time. It's currently 5 to 6, so time is zooming by really fast today. And then I also picked up these little seedless grapes to snack on as well, because I love a good grape. So yeah, that's everything I picked up from my little food shop. And I'm gonna sit and have some of these dips and carrots now until it's tea time. So I just tried these little caramelised onion flatbread thins. Oh my god, they're so good. So I thought I'd just have like a little snack until tea time and then show you what I have for tea. Okay, so it's a little bit later on now. It's actually 20 to 9, which is really late, but my tea's ready. But I'm gonna make the little baked oats before I eat my tea, and then I thought I could eat my tea whilst they're baking in the oven. So I thought we could make them now, and I can show you how I make them. So I've got all the ingredients out already. So you will need some desiccated coconut, some jam, any sort of jam, mine's strawberry, porridge oats, an egg, some baking powder, salt and sweetener, and a banana, and maybe a little bit of milk if it needs it. And also you're going to need a blender again to be able to do this, because you do blend it all up in a blender. I'm actually using Gemma Louise's recipe because she did this in one of her videos and they look really, really nice. So yeah, I'm going to be making that recipe. And I've also got this little baking dish thing. I don't know if this is too big or whether it'll be okay or not, but we're going to try it. So yeah, that's the ingredients. Okay, so I've got all my ingredients out, and I'm going to keep referring back to the video so I know what I'm doing. I feel like we're on a slight angle. But the first thing you need is half a cup of oats. So mine's just some porridge oats. It can be any sort of oat. I'd say that's about half. So put that in your little mixer. And then I'm guessing a banana, and then an egg. Then we need half a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm gonna do that now. What's the difference between bicarbonate of soda and baking powder? I don't really know. Instead of sweetener, I think I'm going to use this maple syrup, because this is a little bit healthier than sweetener. It's got no calories in it or anything, and I think it might be a little bit nicer to add. So I'm just going to add this into a little, add a couple of pumps of that, and I think that is it. Oh, that's really gross. So I'm gonna go and blend that all up now, and then I'll get back to you once I've done that. Okay, so I've just actually doubled the mixture because it didn't look like a lot. There was literally like this much in the bottom, and when Gemma did it, there was like way more mixture. So I don't know what I did wrong. Probably didn't put enough oats in, and it was really lumpy as well. So I added a little bit of milk, and it made it so much more thinner and a little bit more like the consistency that she had. So that's the finished result. So if that happens to you, then that's just what I did. I just used another banana and added a few more oats, and then added a lot of milk, and it's absolutely fine. So I'm going to add this to my little tray now. Next step is to add a little bit of jam in the middle. So I'll bring you down a little bit closer. So this is my jam. It's just a strawberry jam, but you can use any sort of jam that you want. And I'm just going to use a big dollop of it, and I'm going to try and push it down in the middle, just because I want it to kind of be inside the little cake thing. Should be okay. And then the desiccated coconut. I'm just gonna sprinkle this on top. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven now for 25 minutes, and then when I get it out, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm now gonna sit down and have my tea finally. I feel like I've been saying that for ages. Wow, look at my plants are in the background. So tonight my grandma has made tomato pasta with meatballs. This is what it looks like. So that's my tea tonight, and I'm also gonna have a Sprite just because I like it, and I try not to have that many fizzy drinks just because I know they're really, really bad for you, and once I start drinking them, I just get the taste of them and I want them all the time. So I try and drink water like as much as I can, but as a little treat at night I thought I'd have a little Sprite. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have tonight, and I'm just waiting for my baked oats to bake. I think they've got about 10 minutes left, yeah, so we can check on them in 10 minutes and see what they're looking like. But yeah, I'm gonna leave them in another 10 minutes just because the center is still a little bit sticky. It might not be the full 10 minutes, but I'll just keep checking to see how it's doing. But yeah, it's not fully done yet, so I think because I added extra mixture, I think that's probably what it is. And this is the finished result. Oh my god, it looks so good. I think the only thing is I put way too much jam in and it's kind of just caved in at the middle, but look how good that looks. So I'm gonna put it on a plate and take it upstairs and try it upstairs because I think it's gonna be a little bit too hot to eat right now. And then I can put on a film or something and have a little try in bed. I'm obviously not going to eat this whole thing because it's massive, but I thought it'd be a nice thing to have in the morning because they are a breakfast as well, so you can have them as like a snack or as a pudding or as a breakfast. So I might even just have it for breakfast tomorrow morning like the rest of it, but I do want to try it now, so I'm going to go upstairs and I will try it for you all. Okay, so I'm up in my room now and I've let the baked oats cool down a little bit. I'm not sure if it's going to be too hot still, but I have left it cooling for a very long time. So I'm going to try it now. That's what it looks like. Oh, I'm so excited to try it. It's very sickly, but I think that's because I put a lot of jam in it, but oh my god, that is so good. That's all I'm gonna eat for the rest of the day. I'm probably gonna fill up a glass of water and just have a bit of water before I go to bed, but that's literally the last thing that I'm having today. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit of a different one because I haven't done a video like this in like a year, so I thought it'd be interesting for you to see sort of how I eat now. But obviously this isn't how I eat every single day. This is just one day, and I tried to keep it as realistic as possible and to show you a variety of different food that I like to eat. But I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope it gave you a bit of inspiration. That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, definitely give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. That would mean the absolute world to me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.